I'm back. Cheeks are a little chubbier. It happens. Let's get started. Today we are doing my very favorite thing, which is talking about the CDs and records that I own, and that's the whole video. This is my fourth part of this series, so go watch my other ones. They date back to like 2022. I'm just gonna be showing the new additions I have, so if you want to see like the whole thing, watch the whole thing. It's been about 10 months since my last video, so I have a lot to talk about, and I'm really excited because, like, if you know me, physical media is the reason I live and breathe. I mean, I use Spotify and I love it, but also, like, what is art without something you can hold in your hand? I just think it's so special. And I'm so excited. To preface, as I say in every video, I'm gonna be going over these in the order I have them on my shelf, starting with CDs. The order I put them in is so specific to me. You won't get it. It's not chronological, like it's not for you, but you can try. And if you wanna see what they look like physically, here's a video of them on my desk. It's just like the top shelf. When I get to the end of it, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not there yet. And my vinyls are just like tucked away in my bedroom and it's kind of messy, so I won't show you that part. I'll go grab them, we'll get started. I'll tell you where I got them and why I love them, and I can't wait. First CD, get excited, because it's the fucking Polar Express. The Polar Express, the movie soundtrack. This was $3.99 at CD Trader. Should I tell you where I go? It doesn't really matter. There's probably a lot of stores called CD Trader, right? This is like kind of near where I live, or it's not. Why am I being weird? I love the Polar Express is the point, and this was really cheap. And I got it post-Christmas, but it doesn't mean I can't listen to it whenever I want, but I'll probably mostly listen to it during Christmas. There are many amazing songs on this, and I'll sing some for you right now. If You Just Believe is in this movie. Also, Hot Chocolate, hot. Popular songs from the Polar Express. I'm tearing up for some reason. I just think this is a really beautiful movie. and I love Christmas time, and I'm happy I have this. Okay, let's move on maybe. Next up, and I think this might be exciting for some of you guys if you still watch my channel, is the Saltburn soundtrack. For those of you who don't know, I made a video about Saltburn probably over a year ago now. I think I was a sophomore and I'm a junior now in college, unless I couldn't even tell you when this movie came out, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me, and it still in many ways is. And one of the many reasons I love it, on top of the writing and the acting and the way it looks and everything about it, is the music is so good. I should point out this is the soundtrack and not the score. I also really desperately want the score, like in any sort of physical capacity, because that should have won an Oscar, and I've always said that. But soundtrack is also perfect. Arcade Fire is on here. Also, Murder on the Dance Floor was like trending for a long time because of this movie. Really just a good selection of music, and I love this movie, and I'm so happy I have it. Cover is like just okay, to be honest. Think it could be prettier, but like, who am I to judge? But I love the back because it's like the maze that Felix ties in. Spoiler alert, sorry. Hooray! Okay, before I go to the next one, I realized I forgot to say where I got this. I got this at Amoeba Records in LA like a month ago. But next, like, really freak out, guys. Let us be glad. Let us be grateful. Let us rejoicify, that I have the Wicked soundtrack on CD. I got this at Target as soon as it came out. Wicked is probably my favorite movie of all movies and my favorite music of all music. And I was excited for this before everyone else was, probably, because I'm also a theater kid, as is well known by looking at me and listening to me talk and observing kind of the people I surround myself with. But I could not put into words how beautiful this movie was and how nice it is just to listen to this all the time. And when part 2 comes out, I'm probably gonna die. And Ariana should have won the Oscar a couple weeks ago, but that's out of my control because I don't vote for the Oscars, because I don't work in the industry or anything like that. I haven't said much about the CD, honestly, but what else is there to say other than that it's perfect? Okay, next we have Brat, and it's completely different, but also still Brat, which is probably my most listened to CD in the like few weeks that I've owned it. I was talking about this recently on my podcast, which I'm just gonna plug right now because in the time you've been subscribed to me, you might have noticed I never know what I'm gonna upload here. If you follow the Junior Varsity Show, I upload there every Wednesday because I have to and I like will, you know? And as much as I love it here, it's just like so much more unpredictable. So if you wanna like actually keep up with me and see like higher quality content, I don't even need the quotes, it's higher quality, I think you should subscribe over there. But what I was saying was that this is the best deluxe ever made ever, and I think this is the only way deluxes should be made from here on out. If you aren't familiar with this album, I'm sure you're familiar with Brat, but like this deluxe specifically has every song on Brat remixed with another artist featured, and it's like rewritten, reworked, like it's like truly like reimagined. It's so perfect, and I think Charlie is a genius, and I think this whole like rollout and the culture she has formed around this album maybe will never be replicated, but she's so smart and it's so perfect. And aside from the fact that it's like really smart creatively, it's just so good. It's some of my favorite music to listen to. It's a 2 CD collection because it has the remixed ones and the regular ones, but it's so perfect. I love it so much. I love her. That's all I have to say. Oh, and I got it it was a gift from my dad, and he got it at maybe Target. Okay, hooray. For some reason, next I have the Bridesmaids soundtrack. And the thing about this is I must have, like, I bought this. I would know if it was a gift. Like, I saw this somewhere and I picked it up and I bought it. And I'm not complaining because Fiona Apple's Paper Bag is on this soundtrack, and I love this movie, and like specifically whenever that song plays, I am blown away. It seems like there's some other good songs on it, but truly I don't even remember ever listening to this. But I like bought it recently and I'm like a little scared, but I plan on listening to it now that I just found it on my shelf. And again, Paper Bag is a beautiful moment. I'm sure the other songs are really good. It's a good movie, and it's like a fun thing to say I own, because we know I'm like so big on soundtracks. I think probably 50% of my CD collection, if not more, is soundtracks. But yeah, go Bridesmaids. Next, we have the Great Gatsby soundtrack, although I thought I had talked about this before, but I couldn't find the part of older videos where I had, so maybe you're hearing this again, but it's probably the first time, I don't know. First of all, I love this version. Like, I love this movie so much. I know it gets a lot of hate, but I think it's fun. I love Carey Mulligan. That might have a lot to do with it, but I think it's a great interpretation of one of my favorite books of all time. And on that note, I think it's kind of crazy that this is one of my favorite books of all time, just because I feel like when I was in school and like reading the classics and stuff, they didn't always stand out to me, but this has like always stuck with me. And I think it's because it's about a man who is deeply, deeply in love with a woman and spends his whole life being deeply in love with a woman and would do anything for the woman he's in love with. And all I am ever asking for in media, in life, is a man who's a real yearner. And that's what I love about Mr. Gatsby over here. Music-wise, this is perfect. Young and Beautiful is on this, which is kind of all you need to know. Did that win an Oscar? And if it didn't, what's wrong with society? Or was it like not written for the movie? I don't know, who knows. But what else I love about this is that like it makes like modern songs like old-timey, and it's just like so smart. And this is Baz Luhrmann at his smartest. Elvis was a terrible movie, but this is like really fun and good, and I'm happy I have it. And I got it at the same store I got like the Twilight soundtrack and like the Glee CDs, if you've seen some of my older stuff. Okay, cool. Next, we have All Things Must Pass by George Harrison. George Harrison is my favorite Beatle. I'd like that to be open and out there. And I think this is maybe the best solo work of the 4. But I don't want to lie to you, like I maybe am missing something, but I think this is just a beautiful album. I'm not totally sure when or where I got this, although I know it was a gift from my dad. I'm just trying to think if like it was like a birthday gift or a Christmas gift, and I also don't know where he got it. But I'm so thrilled I have it. It's like a whole like thing, you know? Like I love when a CD is like a whole thing. And I love George Harrison. And isn't this very Noah Kahn-esque? I never thought to ask, as if I would ask him. I never thought to Google if Noah Kahan's cover was inspired by this one. Who's to say? Okay, hooray. Let's move on. Last CD for today is The Last 5 Years from the movie, not the musical. I mean, like the movie, but not the Broadway show. I don't know what to say about this other than that I'm in love with Anna Kendrick. Would do anything for Anna Kendrick. Would Anna Kendrick, you know, I love Anna Kendrick. She's my most watched actress on Letterboxd every year. Best filmography of all time. Best voice of all time. Voice of our generation, actress of the century. I'm obsessed with her. And I think this movie is so beautiful, and I'm gonna start crying if I think about it too much, because why would he do that to her? And why can't everyone just be happy all the time? But I don't know what's wrong with me today. I love this movie so much. I think the soundtrack is gorgeous. Like, I just like listen to it all the time. Look how beautiful the like box set is. Again, like I said about the George one, like I love when a CD is just like a like beautiful like thing. And God, like it's just not fair for what he did to her. But super good movie. And I got this New Year's Eve in Pasadena at a record store, because every New Year's Eve my parents and I'm still crying by the way, every New Year's Eve my parents and I go to look at like the Rose Parade floats before the Rose Parade. And so this was like somewhere on that street, but I couldn't tell you what it was called. But God, what a beautiful movie and people. I have failed to mention Jeremy Jordan, who is also perfect. I feel like I should say that now too. Okay. That's all the CDs, so now I'll go get my vinyls. Okay, time for vinyls. I only have 3 today, but they're 3 perfect ones, so nothing to complain about. We start off with Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. I could die. I have so much to say about this. Again, I recommend you follow the Junior Varsity Show, because I've like talked a lot in depth about my thoughts on this album, this cover, the recent like rebrand, as someone who has been following her since like Disney Channel. But I think this is a beautiful body of work. I'm really glad I have it as a vinyl, because I just think she's really hot, and so I like having it big. This is just like gorgeous front to back. It's such a fun album, so summer, so just like gorgeous. Like I'm so obsessed with it. It came with a poster that is now in my room, and just wait till I open this up, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who needs a pride flag when I can just like, hello? But yeah, so happy I have this. It was a Christmas gift, I'm like 99% sure. And it must have been for my parents, I'm like 90% sure. But yeah, thrilling. So thrilling. Let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this next one fast, only so I don't cry for the 3rd time this video. But No Way to Relax When You're on Fire by Dora Jar. Cannot recommend this enough. I first discovered Dora because she was featured on Matt Champion's album last March. Then she dropped this in the summer. Then I saw her live October or November, and life has been changed ever since. I'm so in love with her. This is like the most gorgeous, cohesive body of work of all time. Her production is crazy, her vocals are crazy, her mind is crazy. I'm obsessed with her. Especially when you have like a kind of smaller artist like this, getting physical copies means like all that much more. I could cry. This was a Christmas gift from someone I could also spend a really long time talking about. Hi Sam. But this is perfect. She's perfect. So happy I have this. I've said the bulk of what I can say without tearing up again. We're now on our final vinyl of the day. The Twilight New Moon soundtrack. And this is like, honestly, this is probably what I should have been more worried about crying over. But if you know me, you know Twilight is my whole life. You know, the Twilight soundtracks are something I'm very actively seeking out, because with my entire collection, I really don't like ordering things online. I feel like that's like the basic way to go. I would much rather, like, I love finding something in stores, and I love getting something as a gift, to be honest. Like, I'm not like a big person on like getting gifts. Like, I don't like want stuff for my birthday, but like I love when people like get me stuff because they thought of me. And so in the case of Twilight, I know where I could find these, like Amazon, but I just like, I want to like find them out and about. So I saw this at Barnes & Noble like a few months ago and was thrilled because I hadn't seen it in the like decades I've been shopping at Barnes & Noble. But many people think this is the best soundtrack of the franchise. I kind of think it's Eclipse, but I know this is like a really close second. This is gorgeous. This is better as a vinyl because it kind of needs to like consume you in your room. New Moon is the one where she spends half her time heartbroken, which is something I do on a lot of days. Possibilities on here, Hearing Damage is on here, Rosalind's on here. I could like, honestly, this is like a gorgeous, gorgeous collection of work, and I love this movie and I love Twilight, and now I'm tearing up again just because it's so perfect and I am so happy. And this cover is gorgeous. The movies are perfect. No one gets them the way I do. What a beautiful world we live in. But like, this is like we can stop it here. That's the video. That's my collection. We honestly wrapped up at the perfect time because I'm getting tired and it's hot in this room, but I'm so glad we did this. I'm so happy with the collection I have. Even if this was like maybe smaller in comparison to my other videos, I think it's like a good chunk of material, like good hits. I only buy good things, believe it or not. I love doing these videos. I love being back because I know it's been a minute. Don't know the next time you'll see me. I'm gonna guess it's when I'm on my summer break, but no promises. Follow the Junior Varsity Show, which is where you can like guarantee you'll see me. Comment if you want, like if you want, dare I say even subscribe if you want. Tell me what your collection looks like or what you think I should get, or stuff you think I might like based on the music taste I've exemplified in this video. Thanks for sticking around. I had so much fun. Never been good at outros really, so I'll probably just wrap up here. Bye. Oh fuck, I have to do a thumbnail. One of those has to work.